Hello! There's a popular belief in network marketing circles that attrition is a fact of life. Attrition is the natural and expected reduction or decrease in numbers in a downline over time. Up until now, the industry's solution to this is to recruit more and more people in order to keep the numbers up. With attrition going on, growth is slow because to grow you first need to constantly replace the people you're losing through attrition. To grow, you need to keep pumping more and more new people into the equation. To grow, you have to outpace attrition. It's a lot of work to have to keep thinking of new ways to get new people in. With TheBOSS, there is a better way, and that's exactly what we'll be talking about in this video. Attrition is not only about the gradual reduction in numbers. Attrition is also about the wearing away and reduction of enthusiasm, interest, and participation over time. People do go off Case AutoShip, and people do drift away. The industry does not really talk much about this, nor does it offer many real solutions. But TheBOSS does. To us, attrition in network marketing is not a fact of life that we have to live with and work hard to overcome. What if we could stop attrition? Even better, what if we could reverse attrition? With TheBOSS, we now have the new technology to reverse attrition, and that's exactly what this video is about. In the video, 10 Days in the Life of TheBOSS, we talked about a protocol for a new customer, remember? Because of the high value of a long-term customer, we recommend a different protocol after the new customer has settled down to regular consumption. What we will be talking about here is a new long-term drinker protocol designed to create the majority of everyone in our downline loving our product and becoming raving fans. Besides being more fun to work with happy and excited people, let me talk about the money side of it for a while, since that's what a lot of us are interested in. This is from our website, hiretheboss.info. If you haven't been here and are serious about your business, I recommend that you go here as soon as possible. This shows an example of how to calculate the lifetime value, or LTV, of an educated and loyal drinker. With TheBOSS, all your people should and can be educated about your product, and because they are educated, they will take it more seriously and be more loyal. For a rewards member or preferred customer, this lifetime value calculation works out to be over $10,000 for the lifetime of a drinker. This is about $500 a year. For a regular drinking distributor, the lifetime value works out to an average of about over $3,000. This is about $158 income per year. For many reasons, we know it's worth it to contact a drinker at least once or twice a year. Let me show you. Let's create a new protocol for a long-term drinker to call each one once or twice a year. This contact can just be a short phone call, message, or personal email that says you are wishing them well and that you are calling to ensure that your product is contributing to their health and happiness. With TheBOSS, I can say, I'll call you again in 6 months, and TheBOSS will remind me in exactly 6 months to do just that. When I do call back, I will have all my notes right in front of me. These are Fred's notes. It will be like we're old friends. I have the advantage of total recall of all my interactions with this person because it will be on the screen in front of me. It'll be just like we talked yesterday. The benefits of this new program can be extraordinary. Would you make a short call to ensure, troubleshoot, and nurture and grow about $158 to $500 of income for every contact or call? Let's say you average 3 minutes per person. Remember, with TheBOSS, this is all automated. TheBOSS does the organizing, even the dialing. All you have to do is the talking and inspiring. And don't forget to take notes for the next time you follow up. Let's say you can average 20 calls an hour. In that 1 hour, you can empower, grow, and ensure over $3,000 to $10,000 worth of your own annual income. This is what you can do with TheBOSS. It sounds like a pretty good deal to me. By just calling an hour a day, you can totally cover a downline of 2,000 in about 100 days. And just think, every time you raise someone's energy in your business, you raise the energy of that person's circle of influence and the energy of yourself and of your whole business. Each contact you make with someone is an opportunity to make sure that they are totally delighted with your product. and that they are getting their shipments okay, and to put attention on the value they are getting from their product. If people are not real committed to the product, they will stop Case AutoShip for very minor reasons. The most popular reason is that it costs too much. When someone says it costs too much, what they're really saying is that to them, their money is of more value than the product. It is your job to reverse this idea and keep it reversed. What we've been talking about here is reversing attrition by increasing the value and the joy of using the product. Each contact with a drinker is an opportunity to educate and raise them up. In other words, it's a chance to increase the value of the product and increase the probability that they will stay with the product, stay healthy, and stay on Case AutoShip. Remember, you're doing them a favor by giving them a call and supporting them and taking care of themselves. There are 3 dimensions to increasing your bottom line. First, quantity, or the number of drinkers or consuming units you have. Second, depth. This talks about how much each unit is consuming. Third, width. This refers to how many different products each unit is using. First, each call is a great opportunity to increase the quantity of drinkers or consuming units. Always ask about referrals. This can greatly expand your business. Who do they know who would love the benefits they are receiving? Who in their own family could benefit from your product? You can coach them to follow up on these referrals, or you can even do the follow-up yourself. Second, each call is a good time to increase the depth of the use of the product. During each call, we want to review the idea of recommended use or optimal dosage. This is the amount someone should be drinking in order to get the best results. If you do your job of teaching, then each distributor and all family members will be taking the optimal dosage. For Noni, this is 2 ounces twice a day, half hour before meals. This is about 1 case per person per month. Find out how many people are drinking in the family, and that is how many cases should be consumed each month. Moving people up to optimal dosage, keeping them on AutoShip, and expanding AutoShip in a family will greatly increase your bottom line. Third is about increasing the width. To do this, remind them of the other products your company offers, like diet material, vitamins, snacks, and beauty supplies. There is a report in TheBOSS called the AutoShip report. This report measures the percentage of Case AutoShip participation on levels of your downline. One way to look at it is that the percent Case AutoShip participation is an index of how educated your downline is. Another way to think about this is that this is an index of how much your downline values the product. It's also a measure of the financial productivity of the downline. This is good to know for your own business, and if you're buying or selling a downline, you'll be able to quantify how fast the line is growing or shrinking and how financially healthy it is. Our initial findings show that the typical actual Case AutoShip participation is about 1/4 to 1/2 of what it should and could be. The difference between actual and potential sales is what we call the gap. Wouldn't it be nice for you to be able to measure and therefore know your gap? Once you know your gap, you can begin utilizing this system to fill it in. This means that by calling into your downline and empowering them, you can double, triple, or even quadruple your volume without even enrolling another person. What do you think of that? If you have thousands in your downline, this sounds impossible to do, but in reality it's simple, and here's how to do it. Have key players in your organization take on the responsibility of their own leg. It's in their own best interest to do so. When they hire the boss, it'll be easier and profitable for them to use this type of structure to support them in their own line. If you have a large organization of many distributors that are not covered by key players, you can hire a nice person to do this kind of customer service activity. Big businesses do this all the time. Based on our work in another industry, we predict that the benefit to cost ratio of having a paid customer service person will be as high as 10 to 1. That is to say, the income produced by this paid customer service representative can be 10 times greater than the cost. We have shown this to be true over and over again in another business. It also means you can go out and play more. Everyone in business knows that it's at least 10 times easier to keep a customer than it is to get a new one. And that's exactly what this technology is all about. We also know the damage that just one unhappy person can do to a group. You know, just one sour apple can spoil a barrel. By calling into your downline, you can find slightly unhappy situations and prevent people from becoming more unhappy and doing damage to your whole group. If you catch the cause of someone's unhappiness early, it may be trivial and easily fixed. It may be a lost order, a rumor, or some misunderstanding. A huge reason for unhappiness in a downline is that it seems that nobody cares. And that's exactly what we're remedying by calling into our downline. An industry standard is that one sourpuss will infect, on average, 13 other people. In general, the network marketing industry has placed its focus on recruiting to counteract the problem of attrition. We believe the emphasis should be on building, loving, and growing the people we already have. With TheBOSS, now this is entirely easy, doable, and effective. And TheBOSS will enable you to do a fantastic job of loving the people you already have. I might add that the results of this extra attention will last. That is, with TheBOSS, attrition will be a thing of the past. Attrition can be so much a thing of the past that we predict that you can begin to expect tremendous growth from your downline even without any new enrollments. Remember, one of our intentions is for our clients to love our product and become raving fans. Having your people out there raving about your product can only breed more raving fans. When you hire TheBOSS and have this structured follow-up in place, we predict your downline will spread like wildfire